Hey everyone, and welcome to the winter recap for the 2012-2013 season. This is Around the GNAC, and I'm Doug Chin. It's been a cold and stormy winter here in New England, but the heat of competition was high around the conference. We saw some records fall, and we crowned 4 more champions. Let's see how they got it done. Let's jump right in with the swimming and diving championships. The two-day championship meet was held back in December at Simmons College, and there were some familiar faces standing behind those banners when all was said and done. The men of Norwich won their second consecutive GNAC title, earning 242 points. Lance Webster led the way for the cadets, scoring 29 of them on his own. On the women's side, the Simmons Sharks took home their 9th consecutive title with 313 points, outscoring their closest competitor, Elms College, by more than 150. They were led by junior Jen Collins, who scored 33 individual points, including conference records in the 100 and 200-yard freestyle, as well as the 200 IM. She also anchored her team's GNAC record-setting 200 and 400 free relay teams. It's not just players who can break records and hit milestones, though. So can the people who push them to be their best. Earlier this year, Suffolk women's head basketball coach Ed Leyden recorded his 300th career victory in a win over Norwich. All but 11 of his wins have come with the Rams. However, he still has a ways to go before he catches longtime Emmanuel head coach Andy Yosinoff. Less than a week after Leyden earned his 300th triumph, Yosinoff became just the 3rd NCAA women's basketball coach in Division III history to notch win number 700, all of them coming with the Saints. While this was a meaningful accomplishment for him, he made sure to let everyone know who the real credit should go to.
It's the players that gives me the greatest satisfaction, because I wouldn't be here winning 700 games. I wouldn't be at Emmanuel if it wasn't for all the great players I've had over the years, and I'm very proud of all my former players.
Of course, wins don't mean that much if you don't get to the championship. And wouldn't you know it, both coaches did. It was Emmanuel and Suffolk for the women's basketball crown. This one would be all Saints early on as they opened up the game with 8 unanswered points, capped by this big 3 by sophomore guard Brittany Michaelenix. The Saints would bring the lead up to 12 before the Rams could go on a run. Here, Ileana Quadri knocks down a 3 to bring her team within 6 with just under 9 minutes to play in the half. Quadri had 12 points on the day. Fiona O'Dwyer had herself a nice game. Watch as she drains the 2 here toward the end of the half to give her team a 10-point lead going into the break. She had a game-high 15 points and 12 rebounds, which earned her tournament MVP honors. The defense was huge for the Saints all game long, forcing 22 turnovers. Here, Shelby Santini has trouble with the inbound, and Michael Lennox comes away with a steal. She leads the break and makes a nice bounce pass to Shanae Earl for the easy 2. Emmanuel would never trail in the game, and with a 24-point lead and time running down, Yosinoff pulls his 3 seniors so they can be recognized for their great GNAC careers. These seniors won the GNAC title every year they were in school, and it's the 7th straight GNAC title for the Saints overall. In February, all 13 of the GNAC women's basketball teams participated in Play for K. The initiative, led by the Women's Basketball Coaches Association and the KYAO Cancer Fund, is used to raise money for research and spread breast cancer awareness. Each school hosted a game where the players wore pink shirts during warm-ups and sometimes additional pink items such as shoelaces during the game. The proceeds from Play for K events were donated to cancer charities. The event, which started in 2007, is named for former NC State head coach Kay Yao, who lost her life to the disease in 2009. If you haven't noticed by now, there's kind of a theme to today's show: repeats and records. Back on February 12th, Suffolk senior Matt Pepjonovich became the GNAC's all-time leading rebounder. The senior forward out of Quincy, Mass. finished his career with 1,234 boards and 239 block shots, also a GNAC record. He is also one of the 3 GNAC men's basketball players to amass over 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in his career. As I said, this show is filled with records and repeats. So how about a repeat matchup of last year's men's basketball title game? For the 2nd consecutive year, it was Anna Maria and Albertus Magnus for the men's basketball championship, this time with the Amcats playing host. The Falcons were able to get out to the early 5-0 lead, but after that their shooting would go cold. The Amcats would pull away with an 18-2 run, including this 3 from Anthony Click. He had 17 points on the afternoon. The GNAC's leading scorer, Darius Watson, had a tough time getting his shooting rhythm going early on. He was able to knock down this 3 with just over 5 minutes left in the half to tie the game at 22. Now you want a highlight? How about this one? Falcons guard James Jennings can't get the mid-range jumper to go, Anna Maria tri-captain Brad Peterson corrals the rebound and finds Jose Pena on the fast break. Pena throws it down one-handed to give his team a 29-24 lead. The MCats led by 4 at the break. The second half was a back-and-forth battle. Watson, who won tournament MVP honors, put his team up 3 with this nice little fadeaway, 2 of his game-leading 34. At the other end, Click says, "I'm going to take on 3 defenders." He's able to split 2 Falcons and beat another to the rim. He misses the first try but makes the putback. That left the score 55-52 Falcons with 11 to play. Anna Maria would come back to tie it, but this 3 from James Economopoulos around the 7-minute mark would give the Falcons the lead for good. A few late fouls made the game interesting, but Albertus would hold on for their 3rd title in 4 years. Head coach Mitch Oliver attributed experience to his team's success.
These guys have been through it before, and it makes coaching very easy when you have seniors that can go to make big shots, not turn the ball over, and just really hold their composure.
Well, that's it for our Around the GNAC winter recap. Have a story you think we should cover? Tweet us at the GNAC using the hashtag AroundTheGNAC. Also be sure to check out thegnac.com for all the conference's latest news, and remember to like us on Facebook. Thanks again to the GNAC SIDs for their help with these stories, and thanks to Emmanuel College for hosting our shoot. Thanks again for watching. I'm Doug Chin, and we'll see you in the spring.